When the Powerpuff Girls was originally broadcasted on American television in 1998, it was considered a modern masterpiece of animation and storytelling, and is now considered to be one of the greatest American cartoons to have ever been conceived of. The popularity of the original Powerpuff Girls series eventually became a global phenomenon. From Cartoon Network's reruns of the series became extraordinarily popular within Japan, unknown to most Americans. But the speculative scenario is this: the adaptation of the Powerpuff Girls from 2006. The cartoon was considered a fine representation of American popular culture on screenwriting from the late 1990s, and the entire premise of the Powerpuff Girls was considered revolutionary for the time. Media relating to the Powerpuff Girls, and more importantly, particular merchandise of the various characters, sold very well in the United States. And when the series concluded in 2002, reruns of the series broadcasted throughout the United States and internationally brought in consistent attention on ratings for the cartoon. From information now known, the reruns of the Powerpuff Girls when aired in Japan proved to be extraordinarily popular, more popular than other regions of the world that aired episodes from the cartoon, and for a time the Powerpuff Girls' appeal for and within Japan was second only to the praise and attention given to the series from the United States of America. While Japanese viewers were interested in the Powerpuff Girls, the popularity of the time relating to the series had proposals for an adaptation of their own. While exact information from the time no longer exists, Craig McCracken, the creator of the original Powerpuff Girls, acknowledged the circumstances for the cartoon's popularity within Japan, although he had few other details with involvement for the adaptation, due in part to him having more concerns or other business of the time elsewhere. Toei Animation was celebrating its 50th anniversary and specifically requested to animate the particular adaptation. This was done to promote the image for the company during such a time in its history, and to further capitalize upon the popularity of the 1998 Powerpuff Girls series. The now infamous adaptation premiered on Japanese television in July of 2006, and lasted for a year until June of 2007 for 52 episodes. Further, media had a manga published which had 2 volumes from July of 2006 to June of 2007, and even a video game released for the Nintendo DS in June of 2007. Specific differences between the Japanese adaptation and the 1998 series had the creation of Chemical X to be different, and the fact that the Powerpuff Girls weren't sisters as in the original series, but instead mutual friends. When the adaptation was released in Japan, there were mixed reactions to the series from Japanese audiences. While there were clearly aspects of interest with the Japanimation, enough time had passed from the conclusion of the series in 1998 to when the adaptation was announced in Japan to when it was finally broadcasted within the country in 2006. Criticisms of the Japanimation also had it to be too similar to the stereotypical magical girl genre of anime, and that took away from the originality relating to the 1998 series. Unconfirmed sources also had Cartoon Network and Craig McCracken later distancing themselves from the 2006 Japanimation, as it was never referred to by Cartoon Network in the United States, or Craig McCracken himself, due to the neutral results from the Japanese public with this series. English language adaptations were only broadcasted throughout the Philippines for Southeast Asia, as well as Australia and New Zealand for the South Pacific in 2008. As a result of the circumstances of Powerpuff Girls Z, it's not often considered official to the original 1998 Powerpuff Girls canon or affiliated lore.